EVO has that legacy of like, it's always been the biggest tournament for many, many, many years. And it's not just the biggest tournament for your game, but it's like the entire fighting game, you know, genre. Hello, I'm Leffen, first name William, last name Jelte. I play fighting games for TSM. I think for fighting games, there are a lot of tournaments where they have, you know, a couple of different games, but EVO is definitely the one that has all of them. That's why it's called, you know, the Olympics sometimes.
So right now we're gonna head down to registration right before it closes. So we're just gonna have to kind of walk really fast, hope no one stops me, and try to make it in time.
We got it. Community.
What separates a great player from an EVO champion?
Honestly, sometimes it's just about like controlling that nerve. I think for a lot of people, they just get in their own head. I got in my own head earlier in my career. I was a great player, but I was very far from like being able to withstand the pressure, I think. At the end of the day, it just takes being like right place, right time, peaking at the perfect time when EVO happens. Yeah, we're just here at the suite. We're just in a crew battle. I had like people from all over the world.
I'm Zando, Strive competitor from Israel. I'm going to be playing in EVO this weekend with Asuka and hopefully doing well.
That's good.
It's pretty rare to have like true international competition for Strive. It's usually pretty Europe and NA focused. Yeah, it was really fun. Try to stream it all. Hotel connection was iffy, but we got through it.
What inspired you to get into fighting games?
I've always played like Smash when I was a kid, and it was my favorite game when I was very young. But that was just very casually. Then as I grew older, I started getting into World of Warcraft, and I would always play PvP for that. But I think what I really liked was that 1v1, 2v2, you know, like the player versus player aspect. Later on, I ended up getting into Brawl and then Melee when Brawl was getting big, and then later realizing that I like Melee more. And you kind of see those parallels, and I think that really clicked for my brain where I'm like, oh, I can just have the fun part of what I wanted before, like this competitive aspect and pushing yourself like all the time.
This is from two years ago. So let me. I was like, I gotta get my brain. Yeah. Is it fine if them guys felt a little bit? Yes.
Fighting games are just such a big part of my life, and I met so many of my friends, my girlfriend through it, and honestly, it's brought me to so many places, gave me so much perspective on life. And inherently, fighting games are, because it's just you and your opponent, it's so much about learning yourself. Honestly, I've learned so much about myself, how I work as a person, what I'm bad at, what I did wrong. It's been a long journey, but I'm still learning a lot and excited to keep going.
Good games. So here I am with Leffen, two-time EVO champion, as you guys can see right here. People that don't know what game are you competing in this year? So I'm competing in Strive this year. How are you feeling? Are you feeling pretty amped up, prepared? Yeah, I think it's really interesting to come back as like the defending champion. For sure, you mentioned pressure in the back. Hopefully the Zenni name on the back is gonna help support you. I see you're actually wearing the Zenni headset compatible flexible frames.
I think winning EVO for Melee was just like, that was the big one, and I really like got a lot off my shoulders. This one for Guilty Gear last year, that actually changed me a bit more, because I could, you know, see myself as a player that not only is an elite Smash player, but also has fully, completely gotten to the absolute highest level of regular fighting games. And for me, that confidence definitely helped.
Yeah, so just warmed up a bunch, just trying to get the feel for the place, you know. You always need to try the setups that you're actually going to be playing at tournaments, so you're not your PC or like a hotel room setup.
How did your Smash go?
I played two actually, and one of them was a DQ. So technically I'm 3-0 in bracket right now. It's been going well, but it's round one pool still. You know, just about building momentum, not panicking too much, and that should be fine.
What do you do with this long of a break?
I'm trying to figure that out right now. Either I play a little bit, I go to eat, or I go back to my hotel room and chill a little bit. To like get out of all the noise and chill, save energy.
But now it is time for the reigning, defending EVO Guilty Gear Strive champion, TSM's own Leffen, back at it and try to repeat and be one of the only to do that in history.
But at the end of the day, you may like him, you may dislike him, but this man is a legendary gamer.
BRC, what kind of nonsense was that? I don't even know, yipes!
That was an amazing bait.
This man Tatumba, he was swinging with that 5K, came up short. Now Leffen, he just needs his last bit of meter. Oh, tried the tap, does what blocks. Leffen had no meter, but his usage of the clone, Tatumba has not taken that into account just yet.
That man said, so you saw him already commit with the dash, trying to change it for 2K. Damn.
Tatumba tying up the set. It was very close.
We're gonna back up, but we actually gonna go for the open. Yes, we are. I like how he sized him up with that.
Oh, the burst. I'm still reaching the. Oh my! He was trying to take advantage of the whip. Stomps on his head and converts for the kill. Leffen, you are ridiculous. Also to swing into that. Tatumba has done such a great job adjusting, but the double, the high 10, the far S, and he wanted the burst out. Great discipline though, and the 6B is there.
That was great reaction.
Ooh, and the clone PRC absorbed the hit immediately, punished right after. All right, he's starting to get in the zone. The lightning coming out his eyes.
What's your teeth out? You're trying to hold up left and think again. You're gonna have to think twice here.
Oh, he's catching on to his timings now. He's exposed a lot of them in this round. Tyrant Rave for a huge lead.
Oh, this is bad for Leffen, obviously. FD for your life. You're trying to alleviate some of that pressure, but the legs got exposed. Tatuma.
Yeah, so I think there's two different types of big failures in like as a competitor or especially in esports, right? And it's one, you're having a bad day or a bad performance, like you screwed up, and that is more often where you try to look at what did I do wrong in this match? Was it some freak accident? Did I not prepare? Did I not make sure I had a backup controller, stuff like that? These are more like short-term fixes, where one singular bad performance probably doesn't mean as much. And I think a general thing people do is that they get one bad loss, they lose last hit, super tight set, and then they're like, I need to change my entire life and everything I do and swap characters because that one hit went the wrong way. Where a lot of the times, just the like smaller changes and like sometimes just keeping on doing what you've been doing because you have been improving is actually what you need to do.
All right, I had to keep you guys in suspense. I had to edge you a little bit before telling you who this match is going to be. It's Leffen versus Marvello coming in here. Like you said, former EVO champion. I'm just no-selling it, okay? Former EVO champion versus, of course, we saw Marvello with that insanely close match earlier. I mean, there's something in Leffen's blood where it's just like every single Leffen match has to be like the closest, most insane match you've ever seen. Really, really hard to block.
Nice carry, trying to close it out. Deus Ex Machina.
Yes, indeed. Gets the kill with the super.
Actually standing up.
Oh, and the bait!
Beautiful block of that YRC here. Marvello clutching out victory in a very dire situation here. On a work there and jump backslash. Leffen bringing you right back down to earth. Good game for Leffen, 1-all in the set.
Whew. Marvello's in there. This is gonna hurt.
Excellent shatter here. Marvello trying to take the lead.
Oh
Press
my
up
God.
jump 2K. Marvello. All right, stay calm, stay calm. One. All right, going for a ride, and again, the exact same scenario. Massive life lead. Dodges the YRC, blocks the burst. It was darned if you do, darned if you don't.
We're on double Luigi, guys. Last game, last round.
The 6K. No meter to continue the string, and Leffen calls out the burst.
Yeah, Marvello, we've seen both the reversal DP and the early burst. Really doesn't want to get put into a bad situation, but it's come back to bite him now.
Really running away from Marvello right now. We have to stop the bleeding at some point. RC is available. The tap does pick up. It was a blue beat combo. That will do Leffen advancing on loser's side, eliminating Marvello.
One more to get to tomorrow, but this is already like an achievement because top 8, people count how many top 8s you get, so you get a medal. It's really good too because it's extra points to qualify for the World Tour Finals. But that was scary.
Do you still think you're the villain in your story?
I think other people has always thought that. I think everyone thinks they're not the villain of their own story. You know, I think there's both fun and bad parts about it, but I think there's fun things when it comes to that stuff. But I think in general, I'm more of a neutral. I'm maybe not the crowd favorite, but there's some people that like me, some people that don't. I'm personally fine with whatever. I like fans, but I've never really done it for the fame or to have people accept me. It's always been about the craft and like about competing and pushing myself. And as long as I'm proud of myself, I could honestly not care too much if everyone booed. I think that would kind of be funny, honestly. But I'm not someone who does things to get booed in the same way.
More to come here. Leffen versus Zando.
Yeah, when we say plenty, we mean plenty of good stuff in one match because, yes, Leffen versus Zando. Yeah, don't get too excited, guys. Don't get too excited. A lot
I'm
is
still
on the
trying
line.
to breathe through this, okay, Cross? Like, I am just... Here we go. Our final losers top 8 on 24th match. We're going to get across this finish line here. Leffen Zando.
Yes, indeed. The winner of this is going to go on to top 6 finals tomorrow. The loser is going home sad.
Nice air-to-air with the Q.
You can tell Leffen was waiting to try to fire the gun and hit air-to-air, but Zando was one step ahead.
Look at these slow cubes that Zando has been cycling through. Massive damage. Plenty of advantage here for Zando as well.
That RC was absolutely ridiculous. Setting up the whip punish, taking another game. Leffen is in big trouble now.
Are nice stabs, but you don't have anything to support with them. Red RC has 50% tension. Overdrive is active.
Gonna live on a pixel here. Leffen looking for the mix. Wow, the reflect shield, but it didn't matter. The gunshot was there. Zando's smiling, but I don't know. Things might be getting a little stressful now. Pushing out. Yeah, the orb is in play once again. Leffen gonna push to the corner.
Certainly being all stanked up, hard knockdown after this one. Catching up. Yeah, it's certainly looking all Leffen right now.
Yeah, the mix is gonna come in here. Empty jump throw!
That did so much damage because you did not have mana. Like, that was like a good chunk of health that
I
got
know, I really didn't
eradicated.
think that throw was gonna kill. Guys, we said this earlier, that it feels like almost every match that Leffen has played on stage, not just this year, but in general, ends up being an all-timer. This is so close. Taking it to game 5 from the brink. There it is. Gets away with it.
There's no only teleport is available. 3 more cards to the deck here for Zando. Corner carry with the 100-meter. We will get our shatter. Fully loaded bullets and another 50% tension in the tank. But Zando has a burst available at 50% as well. Watch out for that. Oh my goodness, wait a minute.
The orb is on. The burst, he baited it. Chip becoming a factor. There's the burst.
Oh my god, the teleport to close the gap. The finish for Zando here with the precision snipe of the teleport. My god.
Where do you see your career evolving in the next few years?
So I still want to compete. I thought about it. Like, some people ask me, oh, do you want to like commentate? Do you want to maybe design games? Like, would you ever think about like taking up a full-time job as that? I do like those things, and I do like coaching as well. And I do think I could be good at like being, you know, maybe a balance designer at a fighting game, or like you know, being a commentator, stuff like that, if I wanted to retire. But at the end of the day, I'm still pretty young, and I still think I have a lot left to give. There's people that play fighting games until they're 40. You know, even in professional sports, you have people like Tom Brady, you know, Lewis Hamilton, that just stay really, really good forever. And so I'm kind of inspired by that. I do think there's very few things as a competitor than being good for many, many years in many different genres, in many different eras, proving that it's not like some kind of lucky right place, right time thing that, oh, you were good when this was good. You were good with that game. This just happened to fit you. So I want to keep going. I want to keep competing. I don't know if it's going to be until I'm 40 or 50, but like as of now, I'm still planning long term. I want to keep playing. I want to be one of the best at 2SKO. I have no short-term or like even medium-term plans of stopping. Special thanks to our partner Zenni Gaming for making this video possible. When this video is out, when you're watching it at home, you already know the results of EVO. You know if I won again, you know if I flamed out and got 17th or 33rd, but yeah, hopefully it went well, and stay tuned for the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want more of these videos.
Hey, good to go, bro.
Hell yeah.
It was nice meeting you, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
There's also Jim. He's the UK counterpart.
I've been emailing you.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
what's
the
up?
manager for the UK, and I'm the Nordics as well.